guys, and welcome back to another video. This is Gorilla 101, teaches you how to be a better gorilla. Now, if you play Gorilla Tag, you know you've always wanted to be a better gorilla. Otherwise, you will be a sad gorilla. But you don't want to be a sad gorilla, so you want to be a good gorilla. Well, this is 101. So, 101 training. First, we're going to start off with speed. Like this. Speed is actually really easy to get the hang of. I got the hang of it in maybe like 16 minutes. Actually, no, maybe 5 minutes actually. So it's pretty easy to get the hang of. I'm also going to be doing some tips so that you know what the best environment for playing Gorilla Tag is. So, speed. I explain this to quite a lot, but if you put your hand, you see how your hands, sometimes your fingers can go through. When you're touching the ground, don't let any part of your fingers touch the ground, except from your palm here. That's the only thing allowed to touch the ground. And angling is really helpful as well, meaning that if it's a flat floor, then you'll have your arm as a flat angle, basically the same angle as the floor. If it's going up, I'll make my hand going up. If it's going down, I'll make sure my hand's going down, and so on and so on. That's pretty much the easiest type of speed I use. And then when you get used to it, you can start doing, obviously going a little bit faster. Like that. And what I help to put it into reference of I know when I'm speeding is I like to do this, so now you don't have to do this. It's probably easier just to go like this, but if you prefer it, I'd also recommend trying doing that, which is what I usually do, but it's different for everybody. Now we're going to move on to wall jumping. I don't actually know what's called. Wall jumping, wall, I don't know. But like, it's basically this. So if you don't know how to do this, then yeah, I'm gonna teach you. So I'm gonna go from both ways. So this way and this way. So if you're running over here, if you're running from over here, so a monkey's behind you. Imagine imaginary monkey chasing after you, and you have to go up this wall really fast, like this. Okay. I actually like to use this white spot as a reference. So when we slap and then start doing it. That's why that side's a little bit harder, because you can just pretty much run up to it, slap, run up to it, slap on the white spot, and that pretty much just gives you a reference of where to go. So basically, once you've hit the floor, which all you need to do is give the floor a little slap. So just a little will get you going. So you'll be able to see that you will kind of jump in the air. And then once you're in the air, you're going to put your hand like this. And as you're doing that, you're going to want to go like this. So, okay, so It's kind of going like. So I'm pushing up as well as holding. So I'm going like. Then as well, once you get better, you can start to do the double one, which I cannot do. I can only do a little bit. I'm hitting my VR set, which I don't think is a good thing. So, I'm close. It's good enough. And yeah, I don't think it really gets any faster when you can do the double one, but we're gonna move on to high jumping now. There's stuff like I can get up here with just one simple jump. Or if you're running, you can jump up here with just a simple jump, as you can see. And like I can jump to twigs or trees and stuff like that. Basically, it's kind of like the slapping thing, but you're moving and then you do it. So I'm moving, slap, and then I keep on moving. So it's basically just combine your running speed, and then once you've done this, slap. And yeah, so it's basically if you're right-handed, use your left hand and use your right hand to bounce. So if you're right-handed, put your left hand first, pull towards, slap over with your right hand. If you're left-handed, I don't actually know how I'm gonna do this. Going over, slap. Obviously, I'm not as good with my left hand. But obviously that will go higher, and then that can obviously be used with twigs and getting up here. And when you get used to it, you won't have to do the run up. You won't have to do something like this. Soon you'll just be able to go. Soon you'll just be able to go like this, where you're just staying still, slap the ground. You can get to a different area. We're gonna now learn about we're now gonna learn about how the best shortcuts, basically things that will make you go faster. Only a little bit, but they will help. So in this I will also talk about dukes as well. But the first one is when you're going up the ramp. It's quite annoying because it's uphill. It's a little bit. It takes like 4 for me to do it, but there is a faster way. I think J-Man Curly mentioned this in this Gorilla 101. If you slap the ground and then you get it off, so your body is hanging, then you use your speed method. You can get it goes way faster because you don't have that jump time. So if I have a look, 1, 2. So it's basically when you do this, you have a jump time. When you do this, you can see I don't have a jump time. So that's a shortcut. There's also a really good juke that I think everyone should know about, which most of you probably will. If you're running from here, run, grab hold of it, and then turn in real life. That will send you in the other direction, where you can maybe use a tree stump to get up. So grab and then turn in real life. So if you don't have much space, this probably isn't going to work very well. Grab, turn, and then obviously this can also work if you're coming over here. I don't know why it's glitching out for me now. So if you're coming over here, grab, and so on. Then we have the Slide Juke, which is actually a really cool one. This was also discovered by J-Man Curly, or at least I think. I don't actually remember. But your arm goes through. The only contact points. Got myself stuck. Okay. The only contact points in your body is your head, your stomach, and your wrists. Don't fact check that. I mean that your arms can go through things. So your arms can say go through the slide. But your fingers can't. I mean your fingers can, but at a certain point they can't. I mean that if you come over like this, you can grab with your arm, then when you reach the end, grab, or you could just do this, grab, and then yeet, which will yeet you over here. So my favorite point of doing this is probably because it's a little bit easier, and yeah, that's good. So if you want a part 2, and if you like it, I'll go into more detail and I'll do them, on different maps, the best places in maps. So, yeah.